and Services, Ambassador Ochieng, our Secretary of Administration and Accounting Officer, Madam Banis, senior commanders, invited guests, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Sir, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to the DCI headquarters for the official launch of the Biometric Identification System, the MBIS, at the head of a ceremony of the ANSI, National Accreditation Board, certificate to the Forensic Evidence Management Unit of the DCI that you have just received. These events marks a major step forward in our pursuit of modern, efficient, and technologically driven National Police Service. On behalf of the entire National Police Service, and on my own behalf, I extend our sincere gratitude for your presence here today. It stands as a powerful testament to your unwavering commitment to the reform agenda within the National Police Service, and to the government's dedication to ensuring that our officers are equipped with the systems and tools necessary to deliver justice and security to the people of Kenya. We thank you for gracing this occasion and for your steadfast leadership. As we are all aware, the operational environment of the police officers is becoming increasingly sophisticated, transnational, and technology-driven. To respond effectively, policing must evolve accordingly. To achieve this, the reform journey of the National Police Service has been deliberate, sustained, and guided by a singular vision to build a professional, accountable, and law-anchored police service. Over the years, we have made significant progress, and today we celebrate two landmark achievements that crown this transformation. Both are linked to the National Police Service Forensic Laboratory. The laboratory is a jewel of our investigative architecture, which has evolved from a supportive unit into the very engine of modern criminal investigation. The first milestone is the upgraded state-of-the-art biometric identification system. This system is a game changer and will provide the necessary impetus to the National Police Service Forensic Laboratory, enabling it to play an even more crucial role in delivering expert, scientific, and technical support nationwide. Beyond processing police clearance certificates, the laboratory offers accurate forensic analysis and evidence examination, significantly enhancing the effectiveness of investigations for the National Police Service and all other law enforcement agencies alike. The second milestone is equally historic. The handover of the ANABE accreditation certificate to the Forensic Evidence Management Unit is a movement of international recognition. This certificate is a global seal of approval, confirming that the National Police Service Forensic Laboratory has met and surpassed rigorous international standards in competence, quality assurance, and evidence management. These achievements are not merely a victory for the police. They are major wins for the entire criminal justice system, as our DPP mentioned. As such, I take this opportunity to thank His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, CG8 and President of the Republic of Kenya, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, for his visionary leadership and the steadfast support from his administration. To the Ministry of Interior and the entire government of Kenya, we express our profound gratitude. The investment in equipment, logistics, and officer welfare has been the cornerstone of the transformation. Without it, the milestone we celebrate here today would remain elusive aspirations. I also acknowledge the Director DCI, Mr. Mohamed Amin, for your bold, visionary, and strategic leadership of the Directorate. Your personal your personnel too, are doing excellent work out there. Finally, to all the officers of the National Police Service, particularly those in the DCI and the Forensic Laboratory, let this day serve as motivation. The government has provided the tools. The people expect results. We must serve our persons promptly, professionally, and in a dignified manner. Equally, take good care of these assets and embrace the technology for better service delivery. Today, the National Police Service reaffirms its steadfast commitment to digitization, innovation, and operational excellence for a safe and prosperous society. I thank you all. It is now my singular honor and duty, and let us be upstanding first of all. It is now my singular honor and duty to invite our chief guest, Mheshimiwa Kipchumba Murkomen, to deliver his address. Welcome, sir.
Please be seated. Thank you very much. The Inspector General of Police, the Chairman of the National Police Service Commission, the Director, the Director of Public Prosecutions, the DPP. We have here also the Commissioner General of our prisons. We have our DIG APS. We have our DCI. We also have our Director in charge of eCitizen and other distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning once again. Thank you very much for having me here. Mr. IG, thank you for inviting me for this very important occasion. And thank you for the warm welcome for the trip we've gone around this institution that is very important for our country, but also located in a very serene and very good working environment. I have always joked to DCI that this is where the cabinet secretary should be working from, not in the noisy Arambe Avenue. And thank you also for DCI for, I didn't know that investigators can sing. So I'm very happy to have enjoyed the DCI choir, which is a very important side of our lives, that beyond just investigating crimes, we also have other responsibilities in life. Today marks a defining moment in the transformation of Kenya's security architecture, an important milestone in our shift from traditional policing to a modern, science-driven, and citizen-centered justice system. The international accreditation of the Forensic Evidence Management Unit and the launch of the Multi-Biometric Identification System, MBIS, ABIS version 5, are a clear demonstration of our commitment to modernization, institutional reform, and improved service delivery. We are here today because Kenya policing is changing. We are moving away from the old style policing towards something built on science, technology, and institution more attuned to the needs of the ordinary citizens. We're moving away from gossip-based collection of evidence to science. I saw some other former politician, an impeached former leader, saying that he's very well connected to our police officers, and he collects gossips every day because he's not busy, unlike the president. Now we want to tell them that that was very old style of collection of evidence. We have moved to a very modern police driven by science and technology. We don't need this gossip to run the National Police Service. Today's handover puts Kenya on the global map as having Africa's first internationally accredited forensic evidence management unit. This is a strategic national asset, one that will make our justice system stronger and give Kenyans more reasons to trust it. I wish to congratulate the Inspector General, the Director of Criminal Investigations, and the ministry, all the ministries involved, including our Huduma centers and every officer and partner who helped us get here, including the e-Citizens Department. Under the leadership of His Excellency President William Ruto, the government has placed the security sector modernization at the heart of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. A prosperous and a secure nation cannot be built on outdated systems. We must continuously invest in technology, innovation, and institutional excellence to meet the evolving demands of public safety. During our Jukwaa la Usalama forums, we had the same complaints over and over again. Police clearance certificates take too long. Investigations drag on because of evidence is not managed well. And people lose faith when things move slowly or feel hidden from their view. Today is our answer to those complaints. For over 100 years, our Forensic Fingerprint Identification Bureau has helped identify criminals. In 2016, we introduced the APFIS, and it served us well for its time. But no reform stands still. The demands on us have grown, and it's time for the next step, something faster and something smarter. That next step is the Multi-Biometric Identification System, MBIS. Consider the numbers. With this landmark development, our records capacity jumps from 2 million to 10 million. Daily fingerprint searches go from 4,500 to 20,000. The turnaround time, 14 days or more, will now be reduced to just 24 hours. To unlock the system's full potential, and because MBIS is designed for seamless and secure data sharing, we look forward to linking it with the National Registration Bureau, the Judiciary, Immigration, and Interpol through the necessary legislative and policy interventions. This will enable faster identification, verification, real-time intelligence sharing, and more effective cross-border cooperation. This is really huge. Where we are moving in the next few months is going to be really, really very important for us, that at a click of a button, the DPP will know whether somebody is first offender or habitual offender. And it will be also easy for businesses and service providers to understand and know their customers better as we integrate it with the National Bureau of Statistics. And therefore, persons who in the past have slipped through the system will no longer do so, because the records will be very clear. We will know who you are. And that is really what it means in practice. It means that Kenyans will get faster, more reliable services. We will also be rolling our biometric enrollment to police stations nationwide, so investigation can move faster and services reach people closer home. I want to say this is a game changer. As I said, people will not be slipping through the system even as you undertake investigations. It will make us to be in a position to deal with criminals very faster. But also, just imagine, we were with some citizens who had come to queue, and they knew that they were coming to apply their, they had already applied their police clearance certificates online. So they were coming here to do the fingerprints the old way, with ink all over. Some were even carrying, those who had done the nails, fingernails, were coming with very important wipes to take care of their fingernails and fingers. And they were hoping that they will get their clearance certificates in the next 2, 3 weeks, 1 month. I saw in their faces really some level of excitement when they, at an instant, within 2 minutes, they had their police clearance certificate, and they were joyous and happy. And I look forward to this service really making every Kenyan across the country happy. But it's also going to make criminals sad. Those who have slipped through the system over time, this combination of these two services will make it very difficult for them to survive and to go through. And without really joking, this is a very serious statement. If these systems were there in place for many years, people like Rigathi Gachagua would not have survived the system over the years. To survive as a habitual offender, as a DO, until he sneaked through the system to be our deputy president. Such things will never happen again with this very important technology advancement. This accreditation means our chain of custody for evidence now meets international standards. Evidence will be collected, stored, and presented properly, which means stronger prosecutions and more convictions from our courts. It also sends the message that our forensic evidence is now benchmarked globally, and our investigations are better equipped than ever to hold offenders accountable. It also positions Kenya as a regional leader in forensic science and sends a strong message to criminals. Our investigative capabilities are stronger, and our justice system is increasingly equipped to hold offenders accountable. We have made progress in other areas too. Our chemistry, biology, bomb disposal, and cyber and digital forensic units are working towards similar accreditation. We are deepening our partnership with ANAP, ICITAP, and other international bodies. It is gratifying to know that these reforms, while a result of benchmarking with best practices, are Kenya-owned and Kenya-led, built around our priorities, which are digital transformation, professionalism, and governance based on data, not guesswork. Where are we headed to? 3 principles will guide the future policing in Kenya. First is technological sovereignty, including systems like the multi-biometric identification system that give us real-time intelligence while keeping citizens' data safe. Second is professional excellence. This means holding every forensic and investigative function to international standards, so justice rests on evidence, not influence. And third is service that puts citizens first, using technology to cut red tape and build public trust in the police. We will not stop until every police station, every investigator, and every forensic unit meets its standards. The ministry will keep providing the policy direction, the budget, and the coordination needed to keep this going. To our development partners, please keep working with us. And this will make really the more difference. To ANAP and ICITAP, thank you for believing in this vision and standing by us. To the men and women of the National Police Service and the DCI, thank you for your professionalism. You are making Kenya safer. And to the people of Kenya, this belongs to you. It reflects a government that listens and delivers, and one committed to building a modern, professional, and accountable security system that serves every citizen with efficiency, integrity, and fairness. What we celebrate today is one milestone in a longer journey. More accreditations are coming. More systems will be upgraded. More reforms are already underway. Let me just give you a brief preview of what we are planning to do. As you very well know, we are undertaking currently the procurement process for the IC4, Integrated Command, Control, and Computation System that will ensure that we have coverage of CCTV cameras in 6 towns in Kenya, which includes the 5 cities of Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, Eldoret, and Kisumu, and also Nyeri town. The objective is to ensure that we leverage on technology, and this technology, just like the technology that DCI has now launched today, will ensure that we have all the biometric, but also we have facial recognition systems fully supported by AI systems that can, with data analytics, that will ensure that we will then have more areas of our urban areas properly covered. We will hope also to partner with private sector. When we visited the city of New York, NYPD, the New York Police Department, I was pleased to note that the private sector in New York City is working closely with the police department by ensuring that their own private CCTV cameras are integrated with the one for the police, and it helps a great deal to ensure that every corner of our urban areas are properly covered. We are a really faster growing urban population, and it's estimated that by 2050 we will have more than half of the population of Kenya in urban areas, and it's important that we start by ensuring that these places are covered with proper cameras. We will have also command centers, 6 command centers and 1 national command center. This procurement process, which is going on, will be completed soon, and once it's done, it is also going to come together with digital OB, the digital occurrence book. What does that mean? It means that people of Kenya will report crimes at home, at workplace, where it happens in situ, to ensure that reports are going to be done well, and that it will be analyzed and will tell us what are the crime trends in which parts of the country. And then we can easily have proper interventions. We will be able to know which area has defilements, are prone to robberies, prone to goods, and all kind of criminal elements in across the country. And that is important because we are the highly digital government in the world. I don't think there is another government in the world that can challenge Kenya when it comes to digitization of its services. When this government came to office, I still see a clip that the president promised then when he came to office that we will digitize 5,000 services. And I see some people still sharing that clip as though we have not achieved that. We have moved from 5,000 that the president mentioned then, I think it was 2023, to 24,000 services that have been digitized. And we continue with that process. And that is why you saw the other day, to protect these services and to protect citizen data, we have established a national cyber security agency that is now, it is now properly anchored in law, passed by cabinet, anchored in law, and we are in the process of establishing the staff that are going to serve in that very important department. I tell you that with these services, and we are going to put all the police stations to have CCTV cameras so that we can be able to monitor service delivery in the police stations. It's going also to be, followed by providing the tablets that we promised to all our chiefs, and they will be able to report incidences of criminal incidents, but also dispute resolution cases and administrative issues across the country. That way, we are going to really reform this sector. Jukwaa la Usalama last year gave us a great opportunity to assess the things we were going through, and I want to assure you, Mr. Inspector General of Police, I know that we are planning to operationalize this laboratory in the next 3 to 5 years. But with the consultations we are having with Treasury, and considering the A&A raised by this department from the services they provide, we are going to cut that time to become shorter, to even at most 2 years, to ensure that this laboratory is going to be fully functional and can be able to serve the people of Kenya and serve them well.